Welcome to Njenje Media TV. This is a channel where we explore the truth behind the headlines you read every single day. Allen Onyema, Ariwa, Ohaneze, Yoruba, Ijo youth reveal those trying to bring down Airpeace owner. Once more, this is Njenje Media channel. The Nigerian Ethnic Nationality Youth Leaders Forum, that is the NENYLF, on Saturday, that's yesterday, revealed that it is collaborating with some US officials to bring down, that some businessmen are collaborating with US officials to bring down Allen Onyema and his business empire. The youth group warned that nothing must happen to the embattled Onyema and his Airpeace. The coalition accused business rival of Onyema as collaborating with some people in the United States government to harass the businessman, who they describe as one of the finest in Nigeria. The collaboration consists the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, the Ohaneze Ndigbo Youth Council worldwide, the Yoruba Council of Youth worldwide, and Ijo Council of Youth worldwide. Their position was contained in a statement signed yesterday by their various presidents, that is, Yerima Shetima, Mazi Okechukwu Isuzoro, Aremo Olatunji Hassan, and Barrister Peretubo Ola Elemi. Respectively, they signed this statement and made available to us at Njenje Media. They said that they would no longer fold their arms and watch individuals with passion to rescue Nigeria brought down through allegations like the one currently being suffered by Onyema, who had for long done business with the US. They continued, "We have been following this with keen interest, that the conflicting narrative coming from the United States regarding the purported indictment of Nigerian philanthropist Mr. Allen Ifechukwu Aten Onyema." Now, if you guys remember, yesterday Njenje Media published an opinion by Mazi Ezeoke where he said and clearly stated that after studying the whole document, Mazi Ezeoke came to the conclusion that indictment is never a conviction, and that when Allen Onyema would go and clear his name, and that he will do, and he would come scot-free. Now, in the statement, they continue. "As a law-abiding citizen, we recognize the involvement of U.S. court and would not want to take a prejudicial stand on the matter, but we must as well appreciate the involvement of judicial. We feel therefore compelling reason to question the sudden purported indictment of a Nigerian who has been doing business for decades in the US and has never been found wanting until now. This raises fundamental question about the bad timing and the growing suspicion of many Nigerians over the motive behind targeting our son of the soil." Now, pause for a moment. You see how Nigerians all over the world from all ethnic divide have suddenly come together because of one man. When we talk about unity, this is what we talk about. This is what we expect when your brother is down and your brother is being hunted. Do not bring Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, whatever into it. And that is why we say it's either we restructure this nation so that we can forge ahead with this type of unity, or we dismember this union. Now their statement continues. Onyema has since built the reputation of Airpeace promoter who brokered peace between the President Yar'Adua-led federal government and militant of the Niger Delta using his well-known platform of peace and reconciliation, and that is how Onyema made his money. Beyond Niger Delta, Onyema has left his footprint as a man dedicated to the service of Nigeria in difficult situations using his hard-earned income. It was the same Onyema who worked tirelessly to broker peace between the Northern Coalition, the coalition of Northern groups and Igbos, when it cumulated into the quit notice issued on residents in the North. Working closely with the governor of Borno, Onyema ensured that the coalition of Northern group that had that Kaduna declaration against Igbos to, leading to the clash with IPOB was withdrawn and peace reigned in the end. Not many people would know this. When IPOB was, when Nnamdi Kanu was released and Nnamdi Kanu was moving around unprovoked. Nnamdi Kanu provoked no one. He was just saying, "My people missed me and I'm now here to see my people." In the midst of doing that, the Northern Youth Forum issued a 90 days quit notice to Ndigbo. And when that notice was issued, What led to that was people began to panic, and that panic led to Onyema working behind the scene. Not many of you knew that Onyema was the man behind the dropping of that quit notice. It is therefore marks of grand conspiracy to see how the man is being pushed and pulled in many directions, with accusations yet to be confirmed by the court of competent jurisdiction in his fatherland, much less of that of United States. We notice how the narrative is being spread to the media to achieve a desired end. The attendant diplomat role between our country and South Africa only came forward with a huge budget for evacuating victims from South Africa. We all saw when he did that, and he collected no penny. It is on record that Onyema's multiple investments in Nigeria have been helping not only as windows of job opportunity for Nigerians, but also for classical example of corporate social responsibility. Much as Nigerians will not object to a legal action by any court in the world, we will never ever fold our arms and watch helplessly as one of the finest is being pulled down in a broad daylight in the global light. That they said the coalition that they would never, and we at Njenge Media, we support this call. We would like to draw the attention of his Nigerian rival. We suspect we are working hand in hand with the American partners, that we will not follow. We will follow every legitimate legal means of defending one of the most exemplary investors that we have in Allen Onyema. We call on fellow civil society in this country to rise up to this judicial brandage designed to destroy our son of the soil in a foreign land. This is indeed the time to tell the world all over, including the United States, that holding Onyema, that's enough of his harassment schemes against successful business investor. We make bold, their statement said, to say that this crucial moment, the history of our beloved country, what we need is more of Allen Onyema. And we are determined to promote the emergency of Nigerian investors who have great sympathy for the poor and facing extra difficult lives all over Nigeria, which Allen Onyema is in the forefront of alleviating people's poverty. If we have so many people doing like him, Nigeria would not be in such a mess. It is our conviction that the Airpeace CEO is an exemplary silver lining not only in Nigeria but on the continent. This is in line with Njenge Media's position that Allen Onyema in his predicament is nothing but a witch hunt. We pray and we believe with his legal team that he is going to come out stronger, and he's going to, at the end of the day, be the one that is leading the light of this nation. Once more, this is Njenge Media channel. Thank you for listening. God bless.